What's happening, YouTube? I'm Transient, and we're playing Watcher of Realms. So, guys, it's Wednesday, and the question is, should you summon? And the simple answer is yes. Yes, you should. Yes, you absolutely should. Nothing should stop you from summoning. Not your mother, not your sister, not your wife, not your kids. We've all got to summon. And the reason we got to summon is, first of all, Moradin. Moradin, new limited. Do we skip limited? No, we do not. We do not skip limited. Unless, of course, your limited is A5. Now, I've got A5 Kagiri and A5 Wukong. I keep dropping that because I'm very happy about that. Very proud of that. But anyway, Moradin, big damage dealer, single target. Who's his competition? Wukong, Kagiri. So, at first, if you have either of those two, do you technically need Moradin? Maybe not. But we know how this game works. At some point in the near future, this guy is a tactician. It's a brand new class. There is going to be content which requires you to have a tactician who hits hard. And they will somehow make Kagiri not be able to work properly, or something along the line. I don't know, maybe make like a moat or something ridiculous, something, whatever, that will require you to have a tactician who hits hard. So we've been saying this for weeks and weeks. You need to save your summons, so hopefully you've all got enough to get at least one copy of Moradin. So we know Moradin is a must pull. Now, whether you go for A1 and so on, that's a different question. But we'll come back to that. Okay, first thing, get one copy. Right. Then, on this banner. Now, if you're lucky, you can try to do the pity manipulation and get Malvira or Elowen. Two amazing heroes. I don't have Malvira. I got Elowen. She's great. Everyone knows she's great. Probably the best hero in the whole game. But Malvira is getting better and better. GVG, she's becoming much more prevalent. And yeah, she's a great tank. She also works well in the new Ashes to Ashes gear raids. I don't have her, but I've seen her being used and she looks good. So I'm going to try and pity manipulate to hopefully get a copy of Malvira, but we'll see. All right, so there's that one. If you can, you don't have either of those two, and you have enough summons you can pity manipulate, go for it. Try and get either Malvira or Elowen. Right. Then, there she is. Just look at that. Our Lady Ingrid. A absolute must pull. Absolute must pull. Probably the best hero in the game, or the best lord in the game. Granted, her range is very specific and she can be used in very specific places, but when she is used, oh my god, does she do some damage. I have been wanting this woman for so long. So I've got quite a few summons. I'm going to throw them all in to try and get her. So should you summon? Yes, you should. Unless, of course, you've already got her A3 or A5. Then you can probably skip. Right. So Ingrid, must pull. Gotta pull. In fact, even if you've got her A5, if there's soul stones in her, perhaps throw a few at it, or if you're lucky, maybe in your attempt to get the next hero, you may get a copy of Ingrid, and with the reset book, you can get a soul stone, a polished soul stone back out. Okay, Ingrid must pull. And then there's Valara. Oh, she's just looks amazing. And having used her in the Ashes to Ashes game mode, she looks a lot of fun. And as like I said before, content is coming out at some point which will require that you have these tacticians. So yeah, by saying Ingrid's a must pull, you've got to go for Valara at the same time. Now there's obviously no guarantee with either of them, but fingers crossed that all of us, or most of us, will be able to get this hero. And I personally have on my main account so far about 211 or 212 ancients. So I'm definitely going to hit pity. It's very possible that I could even either way, I could probably get at least a couple of lords if I'm lucky. And hopefully I can get Valara as well. Okay, on my free-to-play account, unfortunately, I do not have anywhere near enough ancient summons to try to get either of these heroes. In fact, I think I have. Let's see. How many do I have? 4. I've got 4. So there's absolutely no way that's happening. So yeah. But that is it. Now, what comes afterwards? Now, in terms of should you blow your entire load all over this banner? Should you get rid of all of your rares to get multiple copies of Moradin? It's a difficult question because we know what's coming in another 2 weeks. And that is actually the 2 weeks or 1 week. Either way, we know it is the limited selector. So you can get Wukong, you can get Kagiri, you can get Ardea, you can get Reeve, all the limited except for Moradin. Now, for me personally, I think I'm leaning towards Reeve. I've never had him. I don't have Reeve, I don't have Fal'Cier, and I don't have Gwendolyn. I'm not bothered about Gwendolyn. Fal'Cier, I skipped when she came a couple of weeks ago. So I think I'm probably going to go for Reeve. Don't know why, but I have a feeling with all the other damage dealers that I have, hopefully getting Moradin, then I've got Kagiri and Wukong, I don't feel I need to get Fal'Cier. Do I need Reeve? No, but he does do things that no one else in my list of heroes can do. So I think I'm leaning towards Reeve when that limited selector banner comes around. Now, what the rest of you do, it's a difficult choice. It all depends on what you have. I know a few people will probably be going for either Kagiri or Wukong. Most likely Kagiri, because Wukong came, about a month and a half ago or so. So yeah, I think that's what most people do. And I've basically said what I will do. But yeah, so this weekend, summon away. But just keep an eye out for what's possibly coming in the next 2 weeks in terms of rares. In terms of ancients, I did see a rumor. Actually, I saw a video by a creator called Mango. He speculated, it was purely just speculation, that perhaps towards the end of the anniversary, it might bring out a new ancient, a new Lego Lord perhaps, or just a new ancient hero. Now, obviously, I've seen no leaks, so I have no idea. It's possible. I mean, anything is possible. And it would not surprise me if Minton did something like that. Get everyone to use up all of their ancients and then drop a new hero who is absolutely awesome. But, so maybe if you summon on the ancients and then you've got some and you hit Valara and Ingrid, maybe you can just stop there and save the rest of your ancients just in case something good comes around the corner. I've got, like I said, 211, so it's very possible that I might be able, if the gods shine down on me, I could get both Valara and Ingrid in, let's say, 100 summons. That would leave me another 111. At that point, I've got 3 polished soulstones, by the way, 3 polished soulstones waiting for Ingrid. So I wouldn't need to get any more than 1, and I could save my summons. I also have 2 unpolished soulstones, which I was trying to determine who to give them to. I could give 1 or 2 to Moradin or Valara, depending on whose awakenings are more impactful. In fact, let's have a quick look. No. Let's see. Here we go. Right. Actually, let's look at Valaros. Valara, Awakening. Awakening 1. When enemies enter attack range, inflicts 1 stack of Radiant Erosion on them. Attacking targets inflicted with Radiant Erosion ignores 25% magic res. Awaken to 5% attack. During the ultimate, becomes immune to the first instance of damage taken after triggering this effect. Reduces all damage taken by 50% for 5 seconds. That's pretty cool. Penetration and deal 20% increased damage to targets inflicted with slow and control effects. Ooh, that works well for. But obviously, Awaken 5, yeah, that's pretty difficult to get. And then Moradin, Awaken. During the ultimate, increases the chance to trigger Soul Strike by 20%. 300. When triggering the ultimate of max stacks of Dark Infusion, gains an extra 10% boost to base attributes. Yes, I think A3 is the most you need. Well, we will see. Well, yeah, I think that is it. I'm going to leave it there because I think the question has been answered. Should you summon Hell? Yes, summon away. And hopefully all of you will be very lucky and can boast all over Reddit and Discord about how you've had an amazing summoning session. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. And I look forward to tomorrow, although I will not be summoning tomorrow. I'll be waiting till Friday so I can pity manipulate. Yeah, we've now got 5 ancients. So yeah, probably most people will wait until Friday, unless of course they have A5 Malvera and A5 Element. Alright guys, whatever you do it well. I'm Transient. Looking forward to tomorrow, Transient. And I'm out.